Hello, welcome back to Codename the Wolfman. You're tuned into the Wolfman, and today I'm going to get into some Bitcoin actually, and not actually the Bitcoin, but I want to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin community. So I was just sitting here doing a little scrolling down my Twitter page. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the video, and you can follow me on Twitter if you like as well. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin community because it seems to be a little bit toxic, honestly. And I think all of these communities have the ability to be toxic at some point. But, you know, it is just something about the Bitcoin maxis, as they call them, where they have this toxicity to it. So let's get into it. Let's just talk about it. Again, this was just me scrolling here in the background. But what I seem to notice is the Bitcoin community, Bitcoin maxis, they seem to feel like the rest of the crypto community owes them something, right? Or they just feel like they're better than everybody else. And you know what? They're not necessarily wrong about that. I can understand the feeling, being that Bitcoin is kind of the first cryptocurrency to come around. And if you were into Bitcoin when it was first a thing and you made it through the speculation and people not knowing what it was or not even believing in what it could be up until this point, you're probably a rich person. You know, if you have one or more Bitcoin, you probably have a lot of money at this point. And just my opinion would be, I feel like those people should be a little more regal in their position towards other cryptos, because everybody knows that you're first. Everybody knows that Bitcoin is the grandfather, is the daddy of crypto. We know that. And if you have one or more Bitcoin, you probably have a whole lot of money. So there's no point in bashing other communities or going against other communities. I even see a lot of posts online where Bitcoin is claiming to be able to do all the stuff that other projects can do. And even if it can do it, it can't do it as efficiently. You got to really think about the fact that a lot of really smart people looked at Bitcoin and they said, you know what? How can I improve upon this already great product with my own product? That's just the way innovation goes, right? So there's some other products that have found a way to improve upon what Bitcoin started, and maybe in this specific area they can do it better or faster or cheaper, you know, however that may go. And that's why they're here in the market. But yeah, of course, in the back end, we're always going to have to give thanks to Bitcoin, because if it weren't for Bitcoin, they wouldn't be here. You know, they wouldn't have this space. It's kind of like Bitcoin created the space. So it's like, I feel like they, in a way, like, again, they feel like the crypto community owes them something because they created this space. So it's almost like they're the big mobster and they're like, listen, you owe me a percentage. It's cool. You know how to do this. I know how to do it too. So if you want to do it, you owe me a percentage. And to some degree, that might be fine, some very small percentage, because you're right. Bitcoin, you're the father of everything. And I don't think anybody wants to dispute that. You know, if anything, everybody else wants to be like you. They want to skate through and have all the perks and be as well known and popular as Bitcoin is. So I just felt like I wanted to come in and voice my opinion about how I feel about the Bitcoin community. In no way do I hate Bitcoin. I've used Bitcoin. I've had portions of Bitcoin. I haven't had a whole Bitcoin, but I hope to have some, because I still think there's a lot of potential with Bitcoin. It's also undervalued. Like a lot of the other tokens that I talk about, it's much undervalued. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, especially if you know about BlackRock, these other companies that own the world, basically. They also own Bitcoin, and they're looking to control the Bitcoin. So, I mean, how could it not be undervalued, and how could it not be seen as going to do more in the future? So again, Bitcoin maxis, Bitcoin community, much love to you. But at the same time, give some respect to your brothers out here, man. We're fighting for you, your brothers and sisters. We're out here fighting on the front lines right with you. And we appreciate you allowing this space for us to be able to compete against everybody else. So that's all I wanted to say. You know, again, this is the Wolfman. Please like, share, subscribe, follow your boy on Twitter. If you see me on Twitter, my handle's right here, Wolfman000. Wolfman out.